Okay, so think about this for a second. How do you actually teach a kid about resilience or empathy? The really big life lessons that aren't in any textbook. Well, today, we're going to dive into a pretty unique tool designed to do just that, to help kids navigate life and really, truly thrive. Let's get into it.
We all want the absolute best for our kids. But teaching them life's biggest lessons, man, that can be one of the toughest challenges for any parent or educator out there.
It's a question a lot of us wrestle with, right? How do you teach these huge, super important, but kind of abstract concepts? It's not like learning math formulas or historical dates. These are the skills that are going to shape who our kids become as people.
And that's really the heart of it, isn't it? We're all looking for a way to help our kids that's both gentle and meaningful, something that actually connects with them and doesn't just feel like another lecture. So let's explore one approach that tries to do exactly that.
All right, so let's jump right into the heart of this system and meet the character who's going to guide children on this pretty amazing journey.
So here she is. Meet Aditi. She's a young girl, and she's designed to be this super relatable friend for kids. Someone who, just like them, is trying to figure out the world with a whole lot of curiosity and courage.
And this quote just nails her personality, doesn't it? Aditi isn't just some passive character. She's a go-getter. She's bold, but she's also caring. And it's that balance that makes her a really inspiring but still approachable role model.
So what this really boils down to is that Aditi becomes more than just a character in a story. She's this constant companion, a friend who is always there, making sure a child's journey of growing up never feels lonely.
Now, let's talk about how Aditi actually teaches these lessons. It's all about something they call learning through living, using simple, everyday experiences. The whole thing is built on a foundation of 26 different stories. Each one tackles a new challenge or a new lesson that a kid might run into in their own life. And this is where you can really see the magic happen. You take a totally normal situation, like Aditi trying out judo, and it becomes a lesson in replacing fear with understanding. Or being a picky eater turns into a talk about valuing things that money can't buy. It's so practical, but also really profound. And these vibrant illustrations just pull you right into Aditi's world. Whether she's learning about being brave or why togetherness is so important, the stories create this genuine emotional connection to these big ideas. Okay, so the stories are the foundation, right? But how do you make sure these lessons really sink in and actually become a part of how a kid thinks and acts? Well, that's where play comes in. That's the million-dollar question for any kind of learning, isn't it? It's one thing to hear a story, but it's a completely different thing to actually internalize its message so it sticks with you.
And the answer is surprisingly simple and honestly, a lot of fun. You turn learning into a game. So let me introduce the Yancha game called Eighth Wonder. It's built to bridge that exact gap between just hearing a story and really truly getting the lesson.
The game itself is this really clever mix of a card game and a board game. Kids get to engage with these colorful cards, they have to remember Aditi's stories, and then they actively match them to the life lessons. It's a super fun, interactive way to make the learning stick. This whole system, the stories, the game, Aditi herself, it's all built on a really clear philosophy for a child's development. They call it the path to evolve.
And it all clicks into place with this simple 4-step method. First, you observe a child to see their natural behavioral strengths. Then, you understand them. Next, you engage with them meaningfully through the stories in the game. And finally, you evolve together. It's a really holistic and collaborative process.
And this isn't just a collection of nice ideas someone cooked up. It's a research-driven approach, and it's aimed at a really critical development window, ages 4 to 12. And, this is key, it's designed for kids to play and learn right alongside their friends and family.
So, why does all this matter? What's the end game here? Well, this whole ecosystem is designed to nurture absolutely essential future skills. Things like creativity, communication, confidence, even lateral thinking. These are the real building blocks for success, not just in school, but in life.
All right, so we've looked at the character, the stories, the game, and the whole philosophy behind it. So what's the big takeaway? It really all comes down to this, doesn't it? This offers a structured, gentle, and really playful way to tackle life's biggest lessons, helping your child grow and evolve one firm step at a time. So if this approach resonates with you and you want to learn more, you can explore the Aditi stories and the Yancha game for yourself. Just head over to the website you see on your screen, yancha.in.